Hey y'all, hey, welcome to an all new episode of the DTI Takeover Show. For those of you who are just tuning in, I am your host, Miss Kayla. So y'all know what I'm here to do. I'm here to shine light on another dope entrepreneur that's out here doing their own thing, creating generational wealth, trying to leave a legacy. Everything that we all are out here striving to do. So, without further ado, I have Miss Mikiko here. She is the owner of Boss Lady K. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm well. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having
You-
me here.
You're welcome. So, before we go into details about your business, can you let everybody know just a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I am, of course, Mikiko Canady. I am a single mom of three beautiful babies. I was born and raised in Georgia, and out of a small town, Swainsboro, Georgia. It's very small, not a whole lot of people there, but I was born and raised as a country girl. Of course, my parents, my background is they are born and raised in a church, and so I was raised in a church as well. Um, Outside of that, I'm pretty much a country girl raised out of a small town. So,
Okay. So how did we get here? How did we get Boss Lady K?
okay. Well, Boss Lady, actually, before the K, it was Boss Lady. I started my business during the pandemic back in 2020, and I started working under a third party credit repair company,
Mm-hmm.
and I was on a team with a lot of men. And being that I was like very determined and just a go getter, and they was like, boss lady. And I was like, why are y'all calling me that? I'm just doing my part. I'm just doing
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So after a while, it just kept people just kept saying it, kept saying it, kept saying it. So I was like, you know what? I am a boss. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put Boss Lady K on the end of that. So that's how I got the name Boss Lady through them, just joking around, playing around. But a light bulb went off in my head one day, and I was like, boss lady. You know what? Like I said, I am a boss. So I ended up naming my business Boss Lady K Consulting Group.
Okay, Boss Lady K. So, okay, so tell us about your consulting group. So, what are the services that you offer?
I do consultations for credit repair. I help people I teach financial literacy as well. I help clients and customers that's struggling in their financial world, like maybe they're struggling in their finances and don't know where to start, or they having trouble with their credit. I kind of give them consultations on what to do, what steps to take to build a better future for them and their family, because financial literacy is very important these days. A lot of people wasn't taught financial literacy. So when I got into starting out with credit repair, I started teaching, like the meaning of credit, what credit, what it entails, and how to utilize your credit, and things like that. Also, I do taxes as well. I'm a tax professional.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I help people legitimize their businesses by establishing like their LLC,
Mm-hmm.
all their paperwork that they need to legalize their business. I also help with business credit, business funding, and right now I'm like in the middle of actually getting ready to start to be a life coach, life and career coach. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So,
on top of actually hopefully next year
mhm.
it will be published, but I will be working on my book as well.
Okay, I ain't mad at it. So you mentioned you work with credit, right?
Hmm.
Credit repair and things like that. What can you say has been like a common issue or a common thing that we struggle with as far as credit?
Well, the most common thing that I have seen was people not making their payments on
Mm.
time. And not just that, but they go out, apply for things, they get behind on their accounts, and they let their accounts go to collections, or
Mhm.
they uh, have a like a third party maybe buy their account, and they it goes into collections, and once it goes into collections, now it's no longer, in the creditor hand. A third party has bought their account. So with that being said, it goes on their credit report,
Mm.
and it shows up as late payments, and it shows up under another name. And that's like the most common thing that I have seen, that most clients that challenge is making their payments on time, and being able to keep their credit score, where it needs to be.
Mhm.
So, and another thing too is increase. Yeah, inquiries, like hard inquiries, like they go and be applying for credit cards, houses, and cars of
Mm.
that nature, knowing that it's hurting their credit. So they do it anyway. And then they come to me, and now I got to clean it up. so so I help them with that. And I mean, for the most part, you have people out here too that don't know, what credit is. And a lot of
Mhm.
people don't really have a lot of credit. They have credit established, but they don't have enough.
Mm.
So credit history is very important. The length of your credit is very important. Like how you utilize your credit is very important. That's why I tell people all the time, hey, you got a credit card on your report, but that's all you have. You
Mm.
need to build credit. So I teach them how to build credit. I teach them how to establish credit, and I also teach them, how to maintain their credit, by not going out here, okay, I got a 700, 800, now I can go out here and buy me a big old house, or I can
Mhm.
go get me a car, or I can go out here and get $25,000. No, you don't want to. It's okay. You may get approved for that, but
Mhm.
now you got to maintain it. So I'm teaching them how to maintain. Once they build their credit, I teach
Mhm.
them how to maintain it.
Okay. So, for those who may not know, how do you establish credit?
Okay, so just say for instance, I have a client that has a 620,
Mhm.
and they have like a credit card. They may have a few loans on their credit that they paid on time.
Mhm.
But uh being that they don't really have a whole lot on their credit that's been on their credit for a long period of time,
Mhm.
um, more than likely they can get approved. Like they can go out and say, "Well, I want a new car." So they go out, they go out and apply for a car. More than likely they're gonna get approved, but there's a red flag there because you don't have a whole lot of credit.
Mm.
So you can go out and you can get like a trade line, even though you have to pay for those. You
Mhm.
can go out and get a trade line. Um, you can ask like one of your family members or somebody that has really good credit to add you as an authorized user on their credit card, so that way it can help establish your credit and boost your credit score.
All right. We learning something new today. Um, so you also mentioned that you are business coaching, right? So do you do business taxes as well?
Yes, I
Okay.
do self-employed, corporate taxes, um, like yeah, small business taxes. I do it all. I do it
So if somebody comes to you
all. Hmm.
like, okay, boss lady, I have I started this business.
Hmm.
Um, where do we go from here to establish, our business? Do we need business credit? Like, what's the first step?
Well, if they come to me and they want to establish their business, I offer this product called Business in a Box. So basically, they get everything in one box. They get their articles of incorporation, their operating agreement, their LLC, their EIN number. They get their seals and their stamp with their business name on it, and all of that is placed in a minute binder.
Mhm.
So that's the first step. They need to establish their business by legitimizing their business. And if they come to me and they have a business like a side hustle or anything,
Mhm.
and they don't have an EIN number, and that's okay, that's fine. But I can file their taxes for them as long as they give me the right proper documentation, with their expenses, their income and stuff like that on it. And
Mhm.
at the end of filing their taxes, I can say, hey, well, I offer this product called Business in a Box. So instead of coming out of pocket, it'll come out your refund. But just know that, you'll be covered.
Mhm.
While you waiting on your refund, you can, get your paperwork in the mail. That way, you won't have no hiccups or no red flags and like that from the IRS. You will be legitimized, by the time you get your refund. So you have all your paperwork that you need, to establish your business, to say, okay, my business is legal.
Mhm.
So outside of that, yeah, that's what I do. I actually help them legitimize their business and um, basically legalize their business, like make their business legal. That way,
Mhm.
just in case somebody comes in and try to say, well, you're not legal, I'm going to report you here, or
Mhm.
call the state or whatever. They can have themselves covered, with their paperwork to show that, hey, I have my operating agreement, I have my LLC, like I am legit right now. So yeah, that's how I help
Okay.
them. Yeah. So if they don't want to pay out of pocket, I actually give them that option to purchase that product while
Mhm.
they get on their refund.
Got you. Okay. So now let's go to the business owner that's been in business and for 5 years now. But we probably ain't done the best with our taxes and filing our taxes. What what's a common mistake that you see business owners who are already established make when they do their taxes?
The most common mistake that I see that business owner make when they're doing their taxes is the fact that they file their taxes, but they're not reporting all their income.
Mm,
They're filing their taxes, but they got more than one business,
mhm.
but not reporting it. So when they
Mm,
come to me and say, "Well, I got audited because I didn't file this business. I don't really work a whole lot in that business. I don't really bring in a whole lot of income to the
mhm.
IRS." It doesn't matter.
It's still income.
You It's still income that has to be reported. You
Mhm.
have to report your income. You have to file these taxes. And that's the most common mistake because they get scared of the IRS. But
Mhm.
there's no need to be afraid, when you're running a business and you know for a fact that you're bringing in some sort of income. I don't care if it's $500 or $1,000 that you made, you still have to report it.
Mm,
So that's like the most common mistake that I see business owners do. They go out, they get a job, and
mhm.
they want to file their W-2 and not their business.
Yeah, not that.
You know, yeah, you have to report. You have to really report that income, or yeah, the IRS will be on you.
I hope
They
y'all listening. I hope y'all paying attention. Okay, file
Yeah,
your
they will
taxes
be
and
on
file
you.
them right.
It's very important that you file your business, and again, whether you have an EIN number or not, that's what I'm here for.
Mhm.
Like I said, I offer the product called Business in a Box,
Mhm.
and it actually helps them legitimize their business in the process of getting their refund.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Okay, boss lady. So you done educated us and we appreciate that. I hope everybody has learned something. How can people follow you on your social media?
They can follow me on Facebook. It's my name, Mikiko Canady. I got a business page on Facebook as well, Boss Lady K Consulting Group. I don't really do Instagram like that. Some people been telling me I need to, but
Mhm.
my Instagram is boss. underscore Lady Kiko. Of course, TikTok is Boss Lady K, and of course, I have a website, bossladyk.org, and yeah, that's how they can reach me.
All right, all right. Thank you, Boss Lady K, for being a guest with us today. Everybody, y'all make sure y'all follow Boss Lady K Makiko on all social media platforms. Listen, tax season is coming back around again,
Yes, it
and it
is.
is like time is flying by. So
And
y'all need to get your taxes together.
speaking of tax season, so next year is going to be a little bit better. I know this year during tax season, it was a bit rough.
Mm-hmm.
The refunds went back to the norm, but the earned income tax credit has increased. Yeah, I have several clients, and I'm looking forward to I accept clients in all 50 states.
Good. Okay.
So yeah, it's virtual or in person.
Okay.
They can come to me in person or virtually.
Mm-hmm.
Some people prefer virtually because the COVID,
Yeah.
you know. So, but other than that, yeah, tax season gonna be a little bit better for y'all this year.
Well, I appreciate you letting us know that because, baby, I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit better. So yeah, again, I'm accepting new clients
Okay.
in all 50 states. Of course, if they wanna become my client, they can, because trust me, I have receipts, I have reviews, I can be found on Google, on my website. Yeah, I know how to max out the client.
It sounds like y'all need to be calling Boss Lady K for this tax season. Thank you again for being a guest on the show. Everybody, y'all make sure y'all continue to rock with Total Entertainment Radio by going to www.totalentradio.com. Hit that TR radio button so you can take a listen to the station. Continue to follow us on Facebook at Total Entertainment Radio. Listen, Boss Lady K, somebody, a hater tried to stop us. You know what I'm saying? Try to hack our Instagram. But you know what we did? We came back.
That's
So
all right.
we
That's
back
all
on
right.
Instagram
Listen,
now,
hey, it's
y'all.
okay.
We are back on Instagram. Follow us at the Total Entertainment Experience on Facebook. Until next time, I'm your host, Miss Kayla, and we are out. Peace.
Yes.
Okay.